Getting up and getting ready for school every morning is something we've all definitely struggled with in the past. But I know personally, and with talking with my friends, I know we've all had the best experiences and the best memories while in public school. According to Next Gen Homeschooling, there is 1,700,000 children that are homeschooled in the United States. Today I'm here to persuade you not to homeschool your children because it lacks structure and stability and is most likely being taught by a parent rather than a teacher, and it prevents your children from making friends and socializing appropriately and effectively. First, I'm going to discuss with you why homeschooling lacks structure and stability for your children. According to parent.allwomentalk.com, the main reason for many parents for not homeschooling their children is because homeschooling lacks a routine and structure. It's really hard for children to wake up in the morning while they're homeschooled and be motivated to get up and get ready for school, and when it's in their own house. It's really unmotivating to not have a real routine for the child. Whereas at public school, they are already in a structured learning environment, and they are more focused on school, and they're more likely to have a more productive day. Public school teaches children time management skills, stability, and organization, along with many other things as well. Another reason that I believe homeschooling, and many experts believe, that homeschooling is not the best option is that the teachers of the children are most likely a parent that is not well qualified to actually be the teacher. The interesting question parenting.allwomentalk.com brought up was, if parents do not need a permit to become a parent, then what permits them to actually become a teacher? To me, it's almost offending for parents to automatically assume that they are much better at teaching their children, whereas teachers who have been well qualified and for training their children for sometimes over even 5 years on what material to specifically teach them, whereas homeschooled parents don't always remember material or really know what material that they really need to learn. Families shouldn't homeschool because parents are not necessarily qualified to become a teacher, and it's also healthy for the parent and child to have their own space as well. I know it can be very overwhelming for the child and the parent to be together 24/7 without having any kind of break. Lastly, parents should not homeschool their children because it makes it more difficult for those students to effectively socialize with their peers. Personally, I have made a lot of friends while I was in public school that I probably wouldn't have made if I was not in public school. And it's also important to socialize with different ethnic backgrounds and social backgrounds as well, that sometimes the children are not being brought about to if they are homeschooled. According to Next Gen Homeschooling, 91% of children are homeschooled because the parents' dissatisfaction with the school environment. These parents think they're actually protecting their children from this harmful environment, but actually they are actually harming their social skills, which is making it more difficult for them to effectively and appropriately function and speak with their peers whenever they finish homeschooling. Whereas it's easier for a child that's in public school to socialize with their peers. Homeschooled students are more likely to not have effective social skills as public school students. In conclusion, homeschooling is everywhere, but by doing the research online, you'll see that it comes with downfalls as well. I had very good experiences and memories that prepared me for life as a student at a university now because of public school. Homeschooling your children is not the best decision because it lacks structure and routine. It is most likely taught by a non-certified parent, and it does not prepare them to comfortably and effectively socialize with their peers.